Hello there, and welcome to the Hunter Run. Yes, after many requests, the Hunter Run is upon us. We have our Hunter boy right here, Hunter and Skul. I destroyed the other one upstairs, so if you're wondering why I've got bones, that's why. We have the standard issue Carlean bow, only seems right, and the quartz, but who cares. Anyway, he has multi-shot on him, which fires a big spray of arrows like this. He is, to say that he's an interesting Skul would be an understatement. He's one of those kind of characters that people seem to have a lot of trouble with wrapping their heads around, like, you know, how do I play this guy? What do I do? That seems to be the most common question I get asked, actually, regarding Hunter is, you know, how do you build him? What do you do with him? He seems too difficult to really use. And my answer to that is to keep an eye on what kind of attacks he has. This one in particular has a physical attack. Get my mouse in there. Multi-shot does physical damage, as you can see right there. Hunter does at least have 2 magic attacks from memory. And maybe 3 physical? At the very least 2 physical and 2 magic. I know that much. So the idea is, if it was built with magic, I would build it around magic items. And if physical, like with this one, we're going to go physical items. Just to give you an example of what to do. Little petty thief, no thank you. Now Hunter does have a charged attack. You can sit here and spam little quick shots all you want, or you can sit back and hold the bow, get the charge, and fire a piercing shot. The piercing shot goes through enemies and is a little bit tricky to use, but it is the only other way that the Hunter can stagger enemies if you're looking to stop them from, you know, advancing on you. But because it requires a concentration to charge up the attack, it's not the easiest thing to use, because they're probably going to attack you in the meantime, so it's not the easiest mechanic to get used to, especially for a Skul like Hunter, who doesn't have a way of staggering enemies normally. However, because Hunter likes to play from a distance, he kind of gets away with using concentration, because at the very least, he, above most other Skuls, can kind of do it safely, or at least as close to safe as possible. We're going to get Master Brawler here before the first shop. Fantastic, thank you very much, game. I love it. Coming into the first shop, there's... well, we have no money, so we're going to move ahead. No money, no buy. I'm going to swap into Little Skul so I can use Hunter's swap in. We're even fighting the Archer Girl. This is amazing. We're going to get up nice and close whenever we use his multi-shot, so that all the arrows can connect and not, you know, span out too wide. And miss her. Oh, this is fine. I'm going to sit back here, lady. Pepper some shots at you from a distance. Stand over here so she doesn't push me into the arrow rain. Oh, I'm missing. No. There we go. I'm being stupid. I should be getting up close and firing my multi-shot. No! Lady, how dare you? Bam. I am the superior archer. Haha, not you. Oh! Arc Demon? Thank you, Arc Demon. Oh, Arc Demon, I love you so much. Hunter is a rare Skul, so we can't upgrade him just yet. We need to get those 30 fragments. But we have Arc Demon. Have I had a chance to use Arc Demon so far in my new videos? Look at Arc Demon. Look at Arc Demon go. Oh, thank you, Arc Demon. One of my favorite quintessences from the old days. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna like, you know, pretend. I'm not going to tell little fibs to you. Hunter starts off very slow. Very slow. Hunter starts off... let's get some charge attacks in here. There we go. Just a couple. Kind of demonstrate to you kind of how you can get away with it if you're very careful. Yes, Hunter starts off very slow, and we'll need some dedication, some patience. You know, be patient with the Hunter. He means well, but you know, he's not going to be doing anything too crazy at the very beginning. We need to upgrade him and give him some good items. He's very much item dependent. He needs something good to help bring out his true potential. And the playstyle, as you can see, is very much a run and gun. It's like You need to be moving, don't sit still for too long, and shoot mages when they sneak up behind you. Who would have thought that mages were the sneaky ones? Why are mages being sneaky? Come on, big man. I need you to die for me. Thank you. Skul is Ghoul. Oh, thank you, Ghoul. Your sacrifice will not be in vain. You've ensured that we will have all of the fragments to upgrade to unique. Now, in the shop, I have a little bit of money. I might do a quick reroll. Assassin Dagger's not bad, but standard issue bow is a lot of physical damage. I'll take that for now. Die. Die, all of you. We've picked up the Ancient Incense Burner. Archdemon, you lucky, lucky thing, you. You're now going to be used even more. I'm going to swap into Skul before the Yig fight, so I can use Hunter's swap in at the very beginning. The run is probably going to be more like, I don't know, tactical. Bit of a contrast to my previous runs where my entire strategy is to... Oh, Archdemon. Yep, there we go. Once again, I could save Archdemon for phase 2, but, you know, I have an itchy trigger finger when it comes to... Trigger? Trigger. I have an itchy trigger finger when it comes to firing off my most powerful stuff. But thanks to Ancient Incense Burner, the cooldown on Archdemon is almost over. That's a very fast Archdemon for sure. That's crazy. Go, Archdemon. Go. Do what you do best. Wow. Poor Yiggy. Poor Yiggy, I'm sorry. But yes, like I was saying, oh, the axe. 40% physical? I will take that. The run will be more tactical because Hunter has to play a certain way. You'll get a chance to see... I don't know. Hunter's running away style. If you can call it a style, let's upgrade. Let's go to unique. Thank you, Arachne. Let's do this. Bam! There he is. Look at little Robin Hood. So here's now the Bowmaster. Holding down the attack does concentration. When fully charged, it is enhanced. We've seen that already. Based on the distance from the enemy, it increases crit rate by up to 50%. This is the mechanic that encourages you to stay away from enemies. Alright, so the further away you are, the higher your chance to crit is. Now when he swaps, he leaves a little trap behind on the ground. Look how cute it is. Look at it. Look at it. It's so cute. When the trap goes off, when an enemy walks over it, it does some physical damage and stuns enemies. The multi-shot and seed shot. We've inherited seed shot. Fantastic. That's the arrow rain. We've got the arrow spray. So we've got both of the multiple arrow attacks. These attacks, these specials, have inherited the ability to be concentrated, to do something unique. So the arrow rain now does this, as opposed to just spraying, you know, arrows everywhere. And the charged up multi-one fires, I think, more arrows. I think that's all it really does, is fire more arrows. Right, it pierces, it pierces. I had to go back in and look again. The arrow spray that I'm doing, if I concentrate it, it pierces enemies. So that's what it does. The hard part is still being able to, ooh, insignia, thank you. Get the concentration out before an enemy attacks you. It can be a little bit tricky, but, you know, like I said earlier, he can concentrate from a distance, so it's not the worst thing in the world. He's able to fire a concentrated attack and then move away before he gets hit, or at least, you know, stay far away enough that he's not guaranteed to get hit. His arrows now also have a lot more reach on them, and really good really good angles on the attacks that you can hit enemies from a distance. I like it. What do we get? Ring of Wind. I won't say no to Ring of Wind. In the shop we have some okay stuff. I think it's time to sell off the discolored quartz that I've been carrying around since the start and get Warrior's Pauldrons. Get that defense going. Get that strong defense going. I can't believe they gave me this room in the run. Whenever I get this room, I like to think that it's an omen. That the run is going to go poorly somehow, so I'm hoping that isn't the case. This room seems to be a curse. What do we get? Ent? Oh, this really is a cursed room. Let's fire off Archdemon. Let's let Archdemon come in here and do something again, huh? We have this incredible quintessence. Let's use it. You survived? That's amazing. Congratulations.
Die.
Frost Skull, thank you for your sacrifice. Okay, let's see if I'm allowed to... Oh, no. I'm not going to be allowed to. Get that concentration off. However, with Warrior's Pauldrons blocking us, off from the enemy, we are able to do a little bit of concentrating very cheekily, like right now. I'm able to stand there point blank in their face and actually charge one. I like it. I like it a lot. Who survived? Who survived? How dare you die? And that's why I've taken Warrior's Pauldrons, because with it, we now have a more reliable method of getting concentration off. That doesn't mean to say that it's foolproof. Far from it. Concentration is still a tough mechanic to use just in general. But, you know. Oh, I'm sorry, but that was disgusting. Can I fully charge this? Thank you. Stay there, don't move, stay there. Lovely. Yes, concentration is still a tough mechanic to use, especially if you don't have a lot of attack speed. Attack speed can reduce the time it takes to do the full charges of concentration. I will take that assassin dagger, I think. Ooh, we're not a speed skull. We are a balanced skull, believe it or not. I'm not sure why the archer, why hunter slash bowmaster isn't a speed skull. I would think that, you know, a bow-wielding character would be speed naturally, but 10% crit is pretty juicy. But what's even juicier are those bone fragments. Let's take that instead. Need to get our hunter boy leveled up to legendary as soon as we possibly can. What a fantastic room to fire off Archdemon. Hello, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, the damage. The suffering. Tremendous suffering. And here we have this guy. Oh, you think you can out-arrow me? You trying to out-arrow me? There. Oh, that went according to plan. All according to plan. Planned. Staged. Now, I'm going to demonstrate a little something cheesy that you can do with Hunter if you have his siege shot. Delightful. Delightful, yes? Now, this attack will only get better when we upgrade to legendary, but for the meantime, there's a lot of really just, look at this, mean cheese you can do using it. It's one of those abilities that just keeps on giving, and I love it. Archdemon. We're going to ruin these maids. We're going to ruin these maids, and they've given us, this could be potentially a really, excuse you, the movement on this guy, the movement on this healer guy, dodging all of my attacks. You know what? Let's get cheesy. Oh, look at that. Lady. She hit me. How dare you? No. Ladies, 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 thank you. Now, this is an opportunity to get the other physical ability that I really want. I do want it. It's really good. But, oh, that's the piercing shot, right? Piercing shot is a magic attack for whatever reason. I don't know. It does a very mid-ranged little poke attack when you fire it normally, but if you concentrate it, it increases the range to very wide, very wide. But that is not what we want. Oh no. So we got multi-shot and piercing shot again. One more time. Come on, please, please, please. Aha! Perfect. This is what I wanted. Perfect. This is my favorite loadout. Siege shot and stationary shot. Now, stationary shot fires a lot of arrows in a straight line. But if we concentrate it, like so... Oh, it's a machine gun of arrows. I can't believe the very last time that I paid off that little NPC there, she gave me what I wanted. She was just looking to rot me. She wanted my money. But anyway, let's move on. Let's move on. So, look at this. It's so fun. It's so fun charging this thing up and firing it and just doing big dumb damage. Bit like Archdemon doing some big dumb damage. Look at it. Look at it. I apologize for the fact that Archdemon is doing a lot of work in this run, and it's kind of maybe distracting from Hunter, but we have it and I'm using it. In the shoppy shop, we have not a lot of what I want, so let's do a quick re-rolleroo, and we have the Giant's Axe. Oh, the Cowardly Bowmaster's Bow. Very, very handy item for the Hunter, but so is the Giant's Axe with that 35% physical damage. We have to sell something anyway. What are we going to sell off? Maybe the Ring of Wind? Okay, after too much debating, we're gonna take the bow, just because, like, they're both really good items, but at the end of the day, we're playing the hunter, and just taking the bow is just the right decision to make. Fellows, please don't be rude. Please don't be rude. Item is Broken Mana Engine, one of my favorites. Thank you very much. I love it. I love it. I love it. Shoot him. Shoot him. That's the strategy. Shoot him. Look at this guy. He thinks he's safe. Arrows from below. You're not safe at all. You're dead. Skul is Petty Thief. We don't care about Petty Thief. Let's move on into the Sisters fight. Let's go. We are still not quite there for Legendary Hunter yet. But it's coming. It's coming. I'm hoping to get it by the end of the next Adventurer fight. In the meantime, Sisters, the capes are off. The fight has begun. Hunter mode go. Now, this is a little bit of a tricky one because we don't have... Oh, I thought they were going to land on the trap. We don't have a lot of damage on our attacks. We have good range, but in order to make up for our lack of damage, we have to be very sneaky. Warrior's Pauldrons. I still got hit. I got hit from behind. Oh, the nerve. Oh, the nerve. And whenever we fire our aerial arrow attack that we have, we want to get up nice and close to ensure that all the arrows hit on the way out. And I'm just doing very cheeky little pokes with our stationary shot. And I'm waiting for her to do attacks that have long recovery, like that one right there, so I can get all of the shots out. This is another good example right here. Fire that there, fire this here. I'm going to dash through that attack this time and not rely on the Pauldrons because they betrayed me last time. Come on, ladies. I could use Archdemon. I know I should have fired Archdemon off by now if my goal was to kill them nice and quick. But I want to demonstrate how I play Hunter in these situations. It is slow for now. If I had Explosive Arrow, that would be a very key component to this build that would allow us to do just a lot more damage in general. Something like Thief Armor also works quite nicely, I find. I'm going to get a concentrated shot right here, fire it, so that as she does this attack, we can move. One of the benefits of that fully charged arrow rain attack is once you fire it, that's it. You shoot it and forget about it. You can move around. You have to stand there and wait for the whole effect to happen. No. Oh, I can stand right here. Thank you for putting a safe spot there. Oh, this fight is so just tedious for Mr. Hunter. There, shoot her in the face. No. 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 Stop it, lady. Time that so I don't get hit by the arrow lines, by the little arrow lines. I've got Hunter on my head by her dark lines. You know what? You're just annoying enough. I'm gonna let Archdemon finish you off. There you go. There you go. That's my pet. That's my best friend. That's my Archdemon. Ninja Mask. What a fantastic, not good item that I don't want. Need more damage. I need that explosive arrow. It's very important to get explosive arrow. If you find it at any given point in your hunter run, you take it. That's the rule. You see it, you take it. In the meantime, I'm just a little no explosive arrow having poor little hunter guy who's doing slow boy damage. But thankfully, I have Archdemon here to help compensate for my shortcomings and carry me to victory. Carry me, demon, carry me. Oh, I thought I would reach the alchemist up top. Just not quite. You know what? Maybe this will reach you. Or not, because I've misspaced it. You know what? You know what? Oh my god, you're so survivey. Yeah, this is really all it is. Like, Hunter to me isn't exactly hard. He's just kind of tedious in a sense, you know? It takes a lot of time for him to ramp up and get really strong. You need to get some good RNG on the items. Get some skulls nice and early. We have Mana Bone in the shop. We have Iron Shoes. Unfortunate luck with getting Explosive Arrow. I have to move on. There's no point in me staying. Wait, no, there is. I should get rid of Little Basic Skull. I've been holding on to him for no reason, but maybe I should get rid of him. Although, I could take Mana Bone. Mana Bone does work for these skulls. It's tricky because you want to be at a distance when playing this guy, and so naturally if you come up close to enemies, it's kind of, you know, counterproductive to the way that the build wants to work. But we're lacking in damage right now, so I'm going to get rid of the Pauldrons, believe it or not, and take the Mana Bone. I think if they give you Mana Bone and you're using double balanced skulls, it's a little bit of a gift, you know. It's a bit of a give and take, you know. They want you to have it, and they also want you to not get hit so much by all of these awful effects coming at me. I just want a moment. I just want a moment, please. There we go. Fire off my attacks. Not have you be mean. Thank you for letting me out. Ugh. Ugh, the movement. You gotta move quick. You gotta move quick, buddy. Ryder. Thank you, Ryder. Thank you. Yum, yum. Nice fragments for me. Fire. Go. Shoot them all dead. Now. Archdemon. Get rid of the ogre first. They all spawn in. They all get hit. They all die. Fantastic. Item is Knight's Determination. No, I don't need Knight's Determination. That's a defensive item. That implies that I need help surviving. We might, to be honest. We might need help surviving, but am I gonna take it? No. Do I need it? Maybe. But am I taking it? No. I am not. I'm going all in damage. We have Archdemon. We have just power on our side. I don't need it. I'm doing this the hard way. Hello, Femme Fatales, the all-ladies squad. If you run up to the priesty girl and start hitting her at the very beginning of a fight, there's a very likely chance that she will teleport straight away. Like, I'm gonna say it's actually, like, guaranteed to happen. Fire off Archdemon, get that nice big spread damage on everyone, stand still and get hit by those charged attacks. Don't. Dash through all these. Jump over the arrow. Dash out the way of that. Straight into an arrow. Lovely. This team is actually very annoying if you're playing the kind of skulls that have to sit still for any amount of time. Because the mage girl does know that you need to stand still, and she will abuse it. Because that's just the kind of person she is. Ow, that was a very fast arrow. How dare you? Die. Do me a favor and die. That's what you get. Stop it. Stop it. Die. That was tougher than it needed to be, but you know what? We now have... Oh my god. We have Dark. We have Dark Paladin. Giving us the big sacrifice. Thank you, Dark Paladin, for your totally necessary appearance. But anyway, we're here. Let's upgrade the Hunter to Legendary. The run begins now. Oh, look at him. There are a lot of really good-looking skulls in the game, but I tell you what, the sniper here, I think he's winning some fashion competitions for sure, right? So yes, the sniper, he still has concentration. He still has the crit effect based on how far away enemies are. When there are no enemies nearby, concentration speed increases. So it still takes a little bit of time to concentrate normally, but as you can see, he concentrates much faster when he's further away, as opposed to being up close. This, of course, would only get better if you have more attack speed. His swap-in ability is still fairly similar, however he backsteps, fires an arrow, leaves a trap, and it was very quick, but he rains a few arrows down on top of where he was, kind of baiting enemies in and hitting them with those arrows as they come in to attack him. His stationary shot is still more or less the same. However, the amount of arrows that are fired when he fully concentrates is a lot more. A lot more. His regular version of the attack now shoots a lot of arrows, probably the equivalent of what it was like to fully concentrate it in Unique. But now... oh, we also get that really cool animation of the bow, like, expanding. That's a lot of arrows. Okay, I'm just saying, that's a lot of arrows. Now, also, the regular version of his Siege Shot is the same as the charged version from Unique. A reminder if you forgot what that looked like. There you go. But now, when we fully concentrate it, we get those cool arrows sticking out. We get this amazing rain of arrows down from the sky. Harpy Lady, hello. Alchemist guys, hello. There we go. Now the damage reveals itself. It just takes a little time to get him started. You gotta be patient with your hunter. But if you're patient with your hunter, he will do good things for you. Like getting hit. There we go. Let's fully charge this. There we go. Die. You've just got to play really safe, you know? I think a lot of people just aren't used to playing that safe. Like, you know, obviously, oh yeah, I don't want to get hit by attacks. I want to be like, you know, at a distance. But you've really got to run away, you know? I don't think a lot of people are used to the idea that you've got to, like, completely bail out. It rubs people the wrong way. But he does do some damage, as you can see. He does do some damage. If you let him. If you are patient with him. Okay, in the shop we have thorny boots, hunter's boots. Lots of shoes in the shop today. Let's see, what can we do? I'm not gonna lie, I kinda want to do a reroll. I'm not really too keen on any of those. Ooh.
The Age of Reckoning shall return once more.
Ooh, Jagamon Thorn? No. Coward's Cape? No. Nothing else there. Berserker's Hunter's Boots and Warrior's Gloves. Oh, it's gonna do it to us, isn't it? One more reroll. One more reroll. Oh, come on. Please. Please. See, Ritual Staff is actually really good for the magic variety of Hunter, because obviously it boosts magic attack, and him being a balanced skull, his cooldowns go down. So that's not a bad item for that version of him. However, we have found nothing in the shop this time. Let's move on. Oh, here we go. A nice Skippy room. Don't have to deal with that. That's how you get around that room, by using the barrel to do the skip. Thank you. Thank you, game, for the gift. What a wonderful thing it is. You know, I might get rid of the insignia at this point. I know there's a lot of rooms to go, and I'm losing out on quite a bit of money, but giving us explosive arrow here, it's a thing of beauty. So every 0.5 seconds, it has a 0.5 second internal cooldown on it, but the basic idea is that all projectiles now explode on contact. That basically just means everything the hunter does, everything he does can explode now. But there is a small internal cooldown. If you keep an eye on the explodey looking effect, you'll see that it doesn't happen constantly, but rather, you know, here and there. The point is, though, that that's still a lot of damage being done. A lot of damage. It's a big damage boost for the hunter, in particular, because all of his attacks are ranged. It's fantastic. And I walked right into that explosion like a stupid. Like a big dum-dum. What do we have? What do we have? The mirror again? No. Go away, mirror. Go away. Chimera fight. Let's start with Skul. The way that we normally do. Get that swap in on Big Chimera. Wait until I can verify that damage is being done. There we go. Now, this will be a bit tricky, but I want to get... There we go. A full channeled cast. Oh, there we go, of some of these attacks. Now, when the poison comes down, that gives us a good opportunity to sit here. And why would you bite there? Why would you bite there? That's so rude. Why would you bite? Now, we don't have to do the full cast of the second ability, the Arrow Rain, all the time. However, I like doing it to get rid of the little guys, because the regular version of that attack is strong enough, and, you know, it hits the Chimera with every single arrow. That's the most important part. So you can sit here and just fire that, and you see all those arrows are still hitting. If you do the full charged one, some of them aren't going to hit, obviously. Like, you know, it does less damage to the Chimera. So it kind of comes down to, do you want more, like, room damage, or are you looking to hit a small, tight, specific spot? And I'm trying my best to stall, because I want to show off that this attack is very useful for the Chimera. Nah, I think you're done now, Chimera. It's very handy, just because it can hit all the way across the screen. It's one of my favorite abilities on him. It just looks cool, you know? It looks cool. It does well. Oh, also, I've had more than one person, a few people, saying that loot from the Chimera is bugged and will not sell when you leave the fight. Bear in mind, make sure that it's not a quintessence that he gave you, because I've tested it a couple of times, and for sure, regular items are selling, but if it's a quintessence, they won't sell because they don't give you anything. They'll still get destroyed, but for now, we don't get anything for that. Alright, it's time for the real fun to begin. Let's go into Act 4 and do our best to survive and thrive in a very hostile environment. This is where you're going to see the real, I don't know, the strategy, the play style, the run around back and forth, avoid enemies, and kind of just try and survive. This is where it's going to come into play. I hate the fact that some of these attacks don't pierce too. That is probably the most annoying part. There we go. Shoot him dead. Shoot him dead. Let me out of here. Best advice I can give, the absolute best advice I can give, is just never sit still for too long. You may be tempted just to stand there, plant your feet, and shoot away, but these enemies don't care about your strategy. They only care about their strategy. I'm gonna fully charge that attack there, fire it off, catch a bunch of dudes. Let's shoot a normal one. Hope that the assassin lands in it. He didn't, but he still got hit by my regular attack. Oh, I see him charging up that big poke. Gonna move away. Gotta play on your feet. Gotta play on your feet. Be moving. Be keeping an eye all around you. There's an assassin dude. That guy's throwing a spear. Oh, I dashed a micro moment too late. You could see he appeared behind me, and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna dash now. Nice try, buddy. If I put my arrow rain down, I can kind of sit inside of it, and Mr. Assassin will hopefully teleport straight into it. There we go. Fully cast that. And then move out of the way. Ah. That's what I was talking about when I was saying that sometimes the fully cast version of this rain attack isn't the right choice. Pick and choose which version of the attack you want, based on how many enemies are on the screen and how far apart they are. Okay, in the shop. Aww. Okay, I would never have done this normally, but you know what? They've decided to put... They've decided to put the third bow in here, and the third, like, the odds of finding all of the bows plus the explosive arrow. Okay. Okay, I see. I see, I'm with you. I'm gonna get rid of the broken mana engine. Kind of feels bad, but at the same time, you know. Let's do a reroll and find the Thief Armor. There is Holy Sword and Thief Armor. I wanted the Thief Armor a lot earlier to really get more use out of it, but thankfully, we do have 3 out of 5 in Chase. All of the bows are giving us Chase. And Thief Armor also gives us some Chase, so I'm gonna take that. Get rid of the Ancient Incense Burner, because I'm trying to not use Archdemon too much, because it's going to ruin me trying to show you that Hunter can work if you build him a certain way, or, you know, certain builds can make him work. Anyway, back to Chase. Chase is a wonderful inscription for skulls like Hunter. It amplifies the damage that you deal based on how far away from the target you are. So the further away you are, the more damage you deal. At maximum distance, I'm seeing some 60 crits, some 40s and 30s. There's a lot of numbers happening right there, so it's hard to gauge. But if I move up nice and close, you can see the crits are smaller, and I think some of the regular damage is just tinier too. I'm seeing a 44 crit there. If I move away, you're seeing slightly bigger numbers. Hopefully we can find the last chase, and I'll have enough money for it. But otherwise, having 4 out of 5 chase is not bad. It's not bad at all. Fire that there. See ya, buddy. You can die for me. Lovely. Fantastic. Let's talk to the harpy. Okay. I can already tell there's people down in the comments saying, why didn't you talk to the harpy? So I'm just gonna do it now. I'll just do it now. Oh, the guy behind me threw his little candle thing at me. How dare you? I was enjoying my flurry of arrows, my arrow barrage. Yo, this man's a god. This man is a sniping god. I'm the sniping god. How did he hit me with that? How dare you, sir? Bomb? I don't want the bomb. Charge up the arrows, fire the arrows. I'm gonna shoot the regular version here. Some little dudes are gonna walk into it. Die, 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 die. Oh, big sword man. Come on, floor, break apart. Oh, look, crossbow man. No, crossbow is inferior to actual bow. What you have right there is a wannabe bow. Mine is the real bow. Look at it. Look at this disgusting crossbow. Ah! Fully charge that nonsense and shoot it while they're unawares. There we go. What do we have? Bone hourglass? No. Get rid of you first, Mr. Candleman. The guys that throw projectiles at you, those little candle-looking dudes, are 110%. These guys. These are the enemies I hate the most in this area. They are just so obnoxious. They always throw it like... It's like they knew. The devs have specifically made them. Specifically designed them to shoot in the most unforgiving patterns. It's so weird. It's like the timing on them is different to most other enemies that fire projectiles. Nice. See, there's some damage being done here. You just need to get explosive arrow and lots of chase and lots of other nice things. And then shoot guys and bully them in the corner. No. Look at him, he's so determined. Your determination, fellow. Your determination is incredible. If I come over here, I can actually bait Mr. Spearman. Mr. Spearman. Throw himself off the side. Like a dum-dum. Like a dum-dum, he throws himself off the side. In a lot of these rooms where there's like, you know, actual drops that you can just fall down and die, I think it's a smart idea if you have the opportunity to force some enemies to throw themselves off the cliff. It's very fun and a much easier way of dealing with some of the problems. Oh, hello, mage lady. I mean, you're kind of not easy for the hunter to deal with at the moment, but at the same time, you're not the worst thing for the hunter to deal with at the moment, so I guess I'll live with it. No, don't. Don't do so many attacks. I want to fight. I want to do what I want to do. Not what you want to do. Alright, let's charge it up. Go, 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 go. Damn it, woman. Please. Why is she always so annoying? Why must you do this? Oh well. We have the arrow rain ability anyway. We have the option of ow, 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 ow. We have the option of raining arrow fire down on her. Oh, here we go. One clipped me. A lot clipped me. Oh my god. I wasn't watching her, I was watching the fireballs. Okay, lady. You're supposed to be the easiest one of these enemies to fight, alright? That's just what I've said to everyone. I've always said, yo, you want to get the mage girl to show up as the adventurer fight because she's easy. And here you are, not being easy. You're being rather annoying. You're being absolutely, like, just awful, if I'm being honest. I'm sorry if that hurts your feelings, but you are just being awful. Fire tornadoes. I can get a full cast of that while the fire tornado is on its way over. What are you gonna do, huh? Oh, gonna be annoying. Gee, I wonder if I could have called that. I wonder if I could have called that, huh? Oh, that felt good. That's what we want. We want to take those opportunities to just bully her nonsensically. Just bully her. No fireballs. Go away. Go away. So that fight could have gone way smoother. I put myself in an awful spot. And Shadow Knights has shown itself. Ooh, Shadow Knights. I love Archdemon. Don't get me wrong. I love Archdemon and everything that Archdemon does. However, Shadow Knights is the better take for this build on Hunter. We now have 80% more physical damage. We are doing mainly physical damage with, well, everything that we're doing. Shadow Knights has a worse angle on its attacks, though. Like, Archdemon can't miss. Or at the very least, is very hard to miss with. But Shadow Knights gives us a shield, and it does big dumb damage. It does big dumb damage. And we want to come over here. Oh, and hit them all. Just bully these fellows. Bully them. No. He's going to jump back. We're going to hit him with those shots. Shots fired. I can hear distinct sounds. Sounds I don't want to hear. Come on, big man. Ooh, he travels far. Gonna dash through that attack. Fire arrows at you. Push him all the way to the corner. Finish you off. Lovely, lovely. There's still enemies here. Quick. Fire 1,000 arrows into their faces. Simples. Now, Mr. There it is. This guy here, this little healer dude, he has like a magical orb attack where he'll like, kind of like the maids in Act 2, where he'll just appear on you and do damage. And it's one of the most annoying things in the world if you're not ready for it. It's a lot of moving around, right? It's a lot of moving around. It's just a lot of running, jumping, dashing. You have to play very carefully with this guy, which a lot of people hate doing. I've said it before, but it feels a little bit too tedious for some people. For me, I kind of like it. I kind of like the idea of the challenge of moving around and surviving the way that he does, but of course that's not everybody's cup of tea. Mana Eater, after using a skill, the next normal attack deals additional physical damage. That is actually a very nice item that no one ever talks about. So naturally, I'm going to strongly consider getting it. And probably get rid of the sword. To get it and show it off. So, our basic attacks, let me get over this side. 40 damage, roughly. It's the 40 that we're seeing. The other orange number there is the shuriken, I'm pretty sure. So, right. 40 damage, 65 crit, 70 crit. There we go. If we fire a special over there, our Mana Eater is active, and our attack now deals 200 damage. That's a pretty big increase in damage, if I do say so. Very big increase in damage. However, it's very dependent on using skills to get the effect active, but we are fighting from ranged. We use our skills a lot, so this isn't that big a deal for us. Dude, don't be a rude boy. He's being so rude, Mr. Big Spearman. There, die. Be gone with you. Delicious. Delicious. I'm gonna fire off Shadow Knights. There we go. I just didn't want to deal with the rest of that. Warriors, pauldrons. The return of the pauls. You know what? No. I don't need it. I don't need it. And I can already tell at least half a dozen of you are like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Dude, I saw that mage fight. Believe me, you need it. And, I would say that you're rude. Ow. Don't do that. He stabbed me while I was making my joke. There we go. The movement, the quick thinking, the quick movement, the quick power. You know? It's okay. It's okay. We have, oh, the statues. The statues that put holes in the ground. I don't have any spirits this time, so I can actually show you. I can show you. Ready? You can see the ground shake whenever he stomps. He's gonna do it. He's gonna do it. Oh, come on. How many stomps does it take? Please. Ah, there he goes. There he goes. What a stupid. What a fool he is. Everybody point and laugh at him and his misfortunes. Silly statue. Silly statue. Please die. Please die. There we go. So the other side does break as well. But, oh, you know what? Let me just Shadow Knights this. It's too difficult and annoying to deal with. So, you can't damage it yourself. Only the statues seemingly can. And after the little spot is cleared, a little walkway does, show up so that you can, stand here again. It's a cute touch. Next room. Oh, it's this room. Another one of these annoying gauntlet rooms where we need to get to the end to prevent Mr. Assassin from killing me. You know what? I'm going to come over here. I'm going to fire off that good Shadow Knights. It's going to clear the entire way for me because Shadow Knights is dummy good in general, as all the legendary quintessences are. Fantastic. And here we have Gunpowder Sword. Upon successful critical hit, deals an explosion that does physical damage. Now, because Sniper does more damage, well, Sniper has more critical chance the further away that he is, and we do have a little tiny bit of crit built into us. Maybe we have an opportunity to cheese a little bit here. Now, because this is the Joan fight coming up, and afterwards there aren't really any enemies to worry about, I'm going to sell off the Master Brawler here and now. Normally I do that around the time I come to the shop. We have a decent item to take now, so I figure why not? Now, funny enough, it may not sound like it, but I actually think that the Hunter does rather well on the Joan fight, especially the second phase. First phase is still a bit of a mess. It's a mess for everyone. You have to do it the same way, basically. Just dodge all the attacks. You know. Like that. Dodge that nonsense. But the fact that the Hunter can sit in the center of the room, the statues that she summons, she'll occasionally call statues out that come out and they do really annoying stuff like stomp across the screen and potentially hurt you. I'm going to fire Shadow Knights at the far end of the map so that we hit both of the little pylon thingies. No. No, no. I see a candle man. I see a candle man. I don't want him to live. I see another candle man. Also don't want you to live. Please die. Oh, the orbs. The orbs. The orbs. There we go. Irritating. More candle men. Oh, there's the statues. There's the statues. So like I was saying, the fact that the Hunter can sit in the middle of the room makes it easier for him to see when the statues come out. Because if you sit right in the corner, like on top of the pylon thingy, it has a decent chance of just getting you as soon as it appears. Or they appear. Very irritating indeed. No, 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 no. So don't stand where I was just then. But I was standing there because I had to kill off annoying enemies. You shouldn't stand there. Ever. I'm kidding. You probably should stand there if you need to. There. She's on to second phase. Finally, we have most of what we need. We have Shadow Knights on deck, which I'm going to fire from here. And we have this. I'm going to fire the regular... Oh, of course she disappears and runs away on me. Oh, the orbs. The orbs. You poor thing. You tried so hard. I'm waiting to see if she's going to teleport again. No? Going to sit there, are you? Oh. Time to go into the center. I'm going to fire an arrow rain. There we go. Clip those guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 little orbs from that attack. Doing it again. 3, 4, 5, 6. Shoutouts to the, is it Umu? The jellyfish fight in Hollow Knight. Oh, that's a tough one to avoid. I was in just bad RNG situation there. Stay there for a moment. Do me a favor. Stay there for a moment. There we go. There we go. The fact that he can kind of sit on the sidelines and pepper her with shots from like here or even here. She's pretty tall. Okay, last shop of the run. Let's grab some food to start with.
I just
and nothing else because we have no money and there's nothing else here that we need. It's that time again before the hero fight. Time for me to say thank you for being here, for watching, for coming to the end. I hope that this has been probably more of like, I don't know. Is it informative? More informative than just raw entertainment? Since people have had a really hard time playing the hunter and understanding how you can build him. I would say that the physical hunter build might be the weaker version of him. It's kind of hard to say because obviously between physical and magical there's a lot of different items that you can get. This isn't exactly the best physical build. I missed out on getting Rear Blast. The other axe, I've got Mana Bone here, which maybe I shouldn't have because it does do magic damage, but you know, it's Mana Bone. I need to take it. I need it. I need it. But yeah, it's not a bad build. It's not a bad hunter. But he certainly could be a little bit better. Hello, Daddy. Hello. I'm here to shoot arrows. I'm here to shoot a man. Yo, that was some movement coming from Mr. Hero there. Going to put the Shadow Knights down. Oh, really? That was a mistake. That was a mistake, Daddy-o. Thankfully, because we are a ranged Skul, and we have a lot of useful ranged shots that we can kind of put out there and forget about, we can kind of just dance around, see? Fire shots, nah. Dance with him, dance with him. Nope, nope, nope. No, Daddy. Unfortunately, fully charging up any of these attacks is something that we can't really do reliably unless we've got, like, you know, a recovery phase or something like that. Otherwise, no. No chance. No chance that I am going to fully charge up an attack on this man. I just jumped into that lightning. But you see, here we have a chance. I shouldn't have charged up that one. It should have been the other one, but I just wanted to show off. I pressed the wrong button. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. I'm not smart. The teleport. I didn't keep an eye on him. I thought he was dead. I just assumed it was over. Now it's over. And now we can fire up a charge shot. Look at him. He has no idea. Oh! Fire it into him. Pepper him with it. Now, dash behind him. Dash behind. He's going to move to you. Dash behind him. See? Dash behind him. Behind him. Oh, here's the blade beams. He always does the last couple of swords. He fires these beam attacks, and I'm missing. Go to the last one. Can just hop over them if you want. Might be easier. Ah. That's what you're doing. You're coughing up blood all over the nice floor. Oh, that's a big sword. Big sword, Daddy. Oh, of course. Tackle. This is kind of a tough spot to be in. Because a lot of his moves are very unforgiving to Hunter here. Uh-oh. Oh, from that side? Yep. And we fire off Shadow Knights. Get those damages in there. Dash behind, dash behind, dash behind. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. That, I wasn't expecting that at all. But you know what, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Because he landed in my arrow rain like a smarty pants that he is. Oh, I've powered down. It kind of looks like he has a horn on his head, doesn't it? I know it's like his headband, but it looks like a horn to me. Unicorn Daddy, no! You're dying, please! And now we get to deal with this. Fun! It's actually not that fun with Hunter because he has to... he moves around so much. Why is he the most... wrong direction? Why is he the most mobile when he is at his, like, weakest? I swear, he moves around more in this phase than the other two put together. Doesn't matter, though. Down he goes. We still have our first life. Didn't even knock us down to our last life, dude. What happened there? What's up with that? What's up with that? Yeah. And there you have the Hunter run, the physical Hunter run. Remember that he does come with magical abilities. He is a hybrid type of Skul. So depending on what you get, you'll be building him differently. If you end up getting him with one physical and one magical, and this counts for any hybrid type Skul too, that have both physical and magical, try and find the reroll NPC as soon as possible and swap over to something else. In the meantime, what I would suggest doing is keep an eye on your items and fish for whatever's good. If the game is throwing more strong magic towards you, then try and steer the NPC to give you the magical abilities, and vice versa. If the game decides to give you a Shadow Knights in Act 1, I'd definitely say go physical. But with all of that said and done, I gotta get out of here. I hope you enjoyed. I know I did. And I will see you again next time. Have a good one.